All right. Normally, I know I do the intro. excuse me. Y'all, normally, I know I do my intro. But this episode of Arrow Season 6, Episode 17, was one of the best episodes of Arrow that I have ever watched. Now, you got some people that say they didn't like it. You got some people say they didn't care for it. It was too over the top. But I felt the emotion in this episode. Stephen Amell, my man John Diggle, y'all did y'all thing. I can't remember John Diggle's real name in real life. It's David something, but I cannot remember his name. But brother, y'all did your thing. Let's go ahead and get into this episode. We start off with Donna. She has a group of cops that she knows she can trust to go take out Anatoly. They're going to go arrest Anatoly. Arrow and Diggle are out helping as well. They pull up in the van and actually hit a guy, like literally ran into him and hit him. They arrested Anatoly and they brought him in. As soon as they brought Anatoly in, Captain Hill came looking crazy, like, what y'all doing? Because we know she paid by Diaz. So Anatoly looked her right in the face with that, I see you. I know you paid by Diaz, and I know we work for the same person, so I know I'm not about to be in here long. As mayor, Oliver went to the DA above Captain Hill to get everything finalized. Oliver went to meet with Anatoly in his holding cell, and told him that Diaz is paying everybody on the payroll. Cafeteria ladies, the teachers, the cops, the lawyers, the doctors, the people that work at McDonald's, and Diaz got everybody on the payroll. So Lance came in and said that there was a problem. They told him that there was not an arrest warrant out for Anatoly, and Captain Hill organized it all. You already know Captain Hill's behind it. Diggle came to talk to Oliver about him taking over the mantle. Oliver told him he wasn't giving up the hood, and it doesn't matter what someone wears as long as they are on the team. Now, this is starting to bother me about Diggle. He wanted to be Green Arrow. He really did. It's bothering me, like, dude, leave it alone. You're still a part of the team. But we find out the deeper meaning of why he was feeling the way he felt later on the episode. Earlier, Anatoly told one of the officers that me seeing your face is a bad thing. The same policeman found Diaz sitting on his car, and Anatoly shot him in the back, killed this dude. I'm like, golly, they ain't playing. Anatoly and Diaz, worst combo ever. Diggle went to go to Lala to talk. Diggle went to Lala to go talk to her to get information from Argus about the Vertigo trade and Diaz. Diggle is upset about not being the Green Arrow. Why? But again, like I said, we're going to get to it. So Oliver called the DA and Captain Hill into his office to talk about them working for Diaz. They both were conned by Diaz. Oliver came straight out and said, I know you're working for Diaz. Why? Tell me what happened. Hill said that he had pictures of her family threatening to kill them. The DA said that Diaz's money was going to pay for his son's cancer treatments. Oliver was just like, look, we'll pay for your son's cancer treatments. That's not a problem. The DA was like, we broke. $70 million that was in the bank, gone. We ain't got the money back. We broke. How you going to pay for the cancer treatments? Oliver made the most boss move I've seen Oliver ever make in the entire series of Arrow. And he said, both of y'all fired. He hit the Donald Trump when Donald Trump was cool. You're fired. All of them, y'all just gone. Fired both of them. I said, this is one of the best moments I've ever seen in Arrow. This is the best episode of Arrow I've ever watched. The DA said Diaz has already Diaz already beat you, bro. You can fire me all you want to, but Diaz already won. Lance came home to talk to Black Siren about getting up and doing something with her life, and he gave her some law books that used to belong to lawyers. Like, if you're going to be Laura Lance, you got to be Laura Lance. Laura Lance was a lawyer. She stood texting Diaz, though, playing both sides. Oliver finally talks to Diggle about not giving him back the Green Arrow mantle. I still don't know why it's a problem, but like I said, we're going to get to it. Oliver came and broke in the house of the guy who was shipping Vertigo. He burst in the window and kicked the dude, like straight kicked him in his chest. He asked him who's shipping the Vertigo, and he wouldn't talk. Diggle pulled a gun on him and yelled at him straight brother style, like, who got like straight Batman style. Who are the drugs? Who got the drugs? And Oliver told Diggle to stand down, but Diggle knew that wasn't going to help. Talking to him nicely and asking was not going to help solve this issue. All of a sudden, the guy's girlfriend shot and killed this dude straight in the chest. And she said, look, I'm Lord Diaz. We ain't giving them no information. When they got back to the bunker, Diggle stressed about Oliver not letting him put the pressure on to get the situation solved. Diggle feels like he always has to keep his mouth shut and cannot roll on the plays that he has that sees going to get results. Diggle was mad because his plan to get info could have worked, but Oliver did not back him up. Diaz came to see Black Siren to find out what she has been up to. Diggle ended up coming back to tell Oliver that his issue was not with Oliver. It was with Oliver and not the uniform. He told him that his leadership alienates everyone to the point where everyone suffers. They both exchanged they both made decisions that affected multiple people. Diggle on drugs, buying drugs from Diaz back when he was trying to get his arm and everything together, and that put the team at risk because he was out there in the Green Arrow suit, drugged up and not 100%, not making decisions. Which who got hurt then? I think Wild Dog got hurt, and Oliver turned around and said, he told Oliver, said, you making bad decisions, you always cause a trail of bodies to be left behind you. This where it got real. He said, Diggle said, the depth of the decision that you make, caused the death of William's mother. And this way it got really real. Oliver said, at least my trail of bodies didn't leave my brother, didn't come with my brother. And that's where it went ballistic. Diggle punched Oliver in the face, then Oliver punched them back, straight bro fight. They going at it, like I'm talking about, they going at it, tearing up the bunker. The bunker get tore up every season. This is one, like I said, this is one of the most intense episodes that I've ever seen of Arrow. I think they needed this fight to break off some steam and tension between each other. They both apologized to each other, which was a good sign for the moment. And Donna and Curtis, now back to them, they were out to try and stop together to stop Diaz. One of the cops they thought were good came in and shot at them, and Curtis ended up taking the bullet. Oliver and Diggle found the Vertigo lab, and they were able to take it out and blow it up. This is the second week in CW shows they've been blowing up labs. Okay, somehow Oliver flying through the air. He like a little doll. He just be flying. Where is he connected to? Where did he set these arrows up? These lines up for him to be flying around like this before he came on the scene? I don't see how. Oliver shot an arrow at the electric box that ended up cutting the lights out. He then shot an arrow at these mini metal balls reminiscent of BB pellets that shot out with a powerful force that took some of the guys out along with some of the lab equipment as well. All right. After that fight, this is the most that they have been in tune. It's like after that, they were on point with each other. They were on point. We go back to Curtis, and he was okay because he had on the Mr. Terrific costume. They were under heavy fire, and Donna blew a hole in the wall for them to get out with her sonic scream. Oliver ended up blowing up the Vertigo factory. They got back to the bunker, and Diggle said that Oliver has become a better man, but a worse leader. Then he says, I'm leaving the team. Here we go. Somebody else left the team. Everybody want to leave the team. So Nick, one of the policemen, came and told Donna that Captain Kidd fired her and the rest of the cops on the force. Like, y'all fired. And she did that before she left. Lala asked Diggle to come work with her at Argus. And we end with the fact that the DA is calling impeachment charges on Oliver as mayor because he fired them. So now Oliver is doing this all by himself with no team. We go over the Black Siren at the end of the episode, and now it seems like Black Siren read somewhere in the law book Quentin gave her that Oliver doing that can bring about an impeachment. And she gave this information over to Diaz then, which then he gave over to the DA to get at Oliver. So is Black Siren a double or triple agent working for herself and Diaz, or just working? She working for herself as a single agent? Is she a double agent working for herself and Diaz, or a double agent working for herself and Lance? But of course, you know she working for Diaz. Or was she a triple agent working for herself, Lance, and Diaz? And it also looks like Diaz and Black Siren are a couple because they was getting all frisky and kissing and stuff. Greatest episode of Arrow I have ever watched in my tenure of watching Arrow for all 6 seasons. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments below, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and we're almost there with your help. You can help us get there by just clicking that subscribe button. And we'll see you guys in another video.